Alright, so here's a quick note. Think about what you had for breakfast. Your juice, your coffee, cereal, fruit, and milk didn't just appear out of nowhere, nor did your toaster, refrigerator, stove. Yet these products are routinely available to you through a dedicated group of logistics and supply chain professionals and a complex interconnected web known as the supply chain. Without them, you'd still be milking your own cow. So we're doing supply chain management. We're group 2. This is Valerie, Sandra, Bernadette, myself, Jonathan, and Victor. And here's the overview. We're going to do definitions, salaries, benefits, career options, education training, growth of field, and SCM, which is supply chain management at CSUN. So now you're all wondering, what is supply chain management? It is the management of the flow of goods. It also includes the movement and storage of raw materials, work in process inventory, and finished goods from point of origin to point of consumption. So now I have Valerie going to talk about salaries.
So salary depends a lot about your entry level and professional. I base it off like 0 experience and then 10 years of experience. So you start off with a salary of $49,000 and goes all the way to $103,000 a year. And there are also other factors that contribute it, like specialty. Are you just a manager? Are you a logistics manager? Are you a vice president? Are you a coordinator, consultant? How much experience do you have? Even where you live. I found that southern states typically make more money, more salary in this position than like us. But us in the far west, we're in the second highest of income, which is around, say by this year, like $126,000, like around that area. And now Victor's going to talk about the education and training.
All right, well, in this next picture that I have right here, it's basically what supply chain management is in one image, where we got the supplier, the procurement, manufacturer, product, inventory, distribution, logistics, retail, customer. And in this field, there's not only one career opportunity that you could go in, there's many, and the demand for these is rising year after year. And like I said, supply chain management offers a wide variety of job opportunities. There's no like standard career path that you could go after, such as like just one manager or like a certain area. It's basically influenced by your skills, interests, and personal decisions. Not only that, but your experience. And this next slide that I have here, it shows the experience levels, like if you have 0 to 4 years of experience, but you still have some type of degree, like the job that you could go after, and according to the years of experience, the jobs that would benefit you or the jobs that would go hand in hand with you. If you would like to be a vice president of a supply chain management company or something like that, you would need about 11 years of experience, but the pay would be amazing. And some of the education and training that you need, you definitely would like to have a bachelor's degree at least, because right here, as you can see, a 4-year college degree would land you at around $109,000. So all of us are going to graduate with a 4-year degree, or at least we hope to graduate with a 4-year degree. So if you would like to get into supply chain management, you could already start off the bat with $109,000, and then you can move your way up from there. Like let's say you want a master's degree or a PhD degree, you would the pay rate would be right there, and it just keeps on getting higher and higher. So if you can get into this this field with just a high school education, but the pay rate wouldn't be a rate that you would want to do. So if you're planning to get into supply chain management and you have a bachelor's degree of some sort, then the pay rate is pretty good. And there also are several certification programs for supply chain management, staff development, and I have more information on that if you would like to after class. So you can get it.
Alright, so I'll be talking about why you actually want to go into this. If you're still wondering why should I go into supply chain management, then I'll give you a few reasons. Number one, there is a consistent growing median salary, which means as the years progress, so did the median salary. Business Week published results in 2011, which showed that the average salary of professionals increased by 6%, and in the same year, those with 5 or fewer years experience increased by nearly 15%. Another reason why you would want to go into this field is that there's a lot of stability in this job, and that's due to the fact that we spend nearly 10% of our GDP on supply chain activities. Another reason why you would like to get into this field is that there's a variety of career paths, like Victor mentioned. It will give workers the flexibility to choose like what they want to, like what skills they're going to go on to, or like what position they would want to there's room to grow. In SEM, there's always room to grow. However, supply chain management suffers from like really unclear job definitions, and there's a lack of distinction of ranks. But if you do want to work like directly under the CEO, you're going to want to work all the way up to a supply chain manager VP, and those you would get a salary of like 125 plus. With that, you're talking directly to the CEO. And now we're going to continue on with Sandra, who's going to talk about the growth of SEM fields.
In the supply chain management, it's a field that is rapidly growing. The reason being is that global operations, manufacturing companies, retail, and technology are becoming more complex. A lot of schools, because of the same reason, are providing more degrees for you to major in, certificates, because companies want more people that are experts in supply chain management. And even though there's more careers out there for them, the companies and firms are still like, we need more, like we still need more people to manage. And in June 2013, Wall Street put an article out there where it named supply chain management as the new hot MBA. And it agreed that either supply chain management can fail their company or it could take them to success level. And then here, supply chain management here at CSUN, it's called Global Supply Chain Management. And you still need to meet the same lower division and upper division as a regular business student. And there's a required 15 units along with 6 units. The link below shows you exactly what are the classes that you can pick from for the 6 units in electives. And then for this option, the department chair is Alay Beneshad, and he's located in the System and Operations Management Department. Also, a lot of you have already, had jobs and all that, and you've been working supply chain management, and you haven't even really put any thought of it.
Thank you.
So, it gives you a lot of opportunities to travel, because supply chain management is global, and gives you a lot of different positions to move up, and the salary is great. So, if we're on the same